Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Raghu here. In this class, we do some practice examples on profit and loss. In our previous class, we clearly discussed some formula and basic understanding about that formulas. If you have that understanding, solving this is very easy. Please watch our previous class and come back here. The link for the playlist is provided in the description below. Coming to today's class, a person incurs a 5% loss by selling a watch for rupees 1140. Whenever you are reading these questions, a person incurs a 5% loss. He got some loss by selling a watch for rupees 1140. By selling it for this amount, means indirectly they have provided, they have given you the selling price and loss percentage. So whenever in our last class when we discussed the formula, if you have the selling price and loss percentage, you can identify the cost price. What's the actual cost of this item? So coming to the next statement, at what price should the watch be sold to earn rupees 5% profit? Once you had that cost price, identifying the selling price for 5% profit is very easy. Just the percentage equation, percentage formula. So that's why whenever you're reading the question, immediately you have to get into your mind those formulas, those concepts, the conceptual understanding of those formulas should be get into your mind. Then only you had good understanding on the concepts of this aptitude. Now coming to that, selling price is given 1140, loss percentage 5%. So selling price is equal to 100 minus loss percent by 100 multiplied by cost price. This is the formula. If you take this to the other side, 1140 is equal to 100 minus 5, which is 95 by 100 multiplied by cost price. Finally, you will get a cost price of 1200. Actual cost of this item is 1200. Once you got the cost price, 5% of the profit means selling price should be at what is the selling price if you want to get the cost price of if you want to get a 5% profit. If you suppose the cost price is 1200, you sell it for 1200, it is 100%. You want to get 5% gain, means 105%, 105 by 100 multiplied by cost price. So that's why 105 by 100 multiplied by 1200, which is 1260. So you have to sell it for 1260 to get a profit of 5%. So this is the first question. By coming to the second question, by selling 33 meters of cloth, one gains the selling price of 11 meters. See, whenever you are reading this, by selling 33 meters of cloth, they have sold 33 meters of cloth, one gains, means he got some gain. What's that gain? The selling price of 11 meters. What's the selling price of 11 meters? That is the amount he got the gain. Means indirectly they have provided you the gain value. So immediately you have to get into your mind, gain means selling price minus cost price. You will get the gain value. They have provided you the gain value. Find the gain percentage. Once you get the gain value, you can identify the gain percentage. So selling price of 33 meters minus cost price of 33 meters is equal to gain. So selling price of 33 meters minus cost price of 33 meters is equal to, what's the gain value? Selling price of 11 meters. So if you take this to the other side and cost price to the other side, selling price of 22 meters is equal to cost price of 33 meters. Now we got an equation, selling price of 22 meters equal to cost price of 33 meters. We will use this and identify the gain value. See, whenever find the gain percentage, means in our previous classes when we are discussing about the percentage problems, so in order to identify the percentage, you can assume any value. There is no need to take you can choose any value. See here, let cost price of 1 meter is equal to 1 rupee. We are assuming. You can assume any value, but percentage did not affect with the value. So for equation for simplicity of calculation, take it as 1 rupee. So let cost price of 1 meter is equal to 1 rupee. Cost price of 22 meters is equal to 22 rupees. Our assumption is 1 rupee, so that's why 22 rupees. Selling price of 22 meters is this equation, cost price of 33 meters. What is the cost price of 33 meters? 33 rupees. because we are assuming 1 meter cost is 1 rupee. So selling price of 22 meters is 33 rupees. You are having selling price, you are having cost price. Gain means gain is equal to 33 minus 22, selling price minus cost price, which is 11. Once you got the gain value, gain percentage means gain value divided by cost price. What's the cost price? 22 multiplied by 100. Okay, so multiplied by 100, which is equal to 50%. You got a profit of 50%. Now coming to the third one, a man bought a horse and a carriage for rupees 3000. See, he bought two items, a horse and a carriage for 3000. They did not mention what's the cost price of horse. They did not mention what's the cost price of carriage. On a total, he got it for 3000, means we don't know what's the cost price of a horse. We don't know what's the cost price of carriage. He sold the horse at a gain of 20%. So he sold the horse for 20% and carriage at a loss of 10%. He sold the horse for 20% profit and carriage for 10% profit. Then thereby gaining 2% on the whole. Even though he sold the horse for 20% profit and carriage for 10% loss, on a whole he got a gain of 2%. He got a gain of 2%. Means 2% on the whole means 2% on 3000. Indirectly they have given you the gain value. Now coming to the actual solution, find the cost of horse. Let cost of horse is equal to x. We don't know what's the cost of horse. That's why we are assuming it as x. We need to identify this. Cost price of carriage is equal to 3000 minus x. So 20% of x, that is the gain value. They are saying 20% gain. 10% of 3000 minus x, this is the loss value. Gain value minus loss value is equal to the actual gain you have got, 2% of 3000. See, why gain minus loss? It was given that on a whole he got a profit of, he got a gain of 2%. If the question is given like this, on a whole he got a loss of 2%, then loss will be highest, gain will be less. Loss minus gain, we are going to get the loss value. But it was mentioned on a whole he got a gain of 2%. That's why gain minus loss is equal to gain. He got some gain. So if you 20% of x can be written as 20 divided by 100 multiplied by x, which is x by 5. 10% of 3000 minus x is given as 10 by 100 multiplied by 3000 minus x. 3000 minus x by 10 equal to 2% of 3000 is 60. So if you solve this equation, we have done many examples in solving these equations like this in our previous classes. If you solve this equation, 3x is equal to 3600, x is equal to 1200. So cost price of horse is equal to 1200. So this is how we have to solve these percentage examples. Hope you understand these examples. If you have any questions regarding the concept, please post your questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.